The sun was setting, casting a warm orange glow over the quiet suburban street. I was standing in my father's garden, sipping a glass of wine and staring out at the blooming flowers. My father was inside, watching TV with his friend, Mr. Jenkins. I had known Mr. Jenkins for years, but tonight, I saw him in a different light. He was a handsome man, with piercing blue eyes and a charming smile. As I stood there, lost in thought, I felt a presence behind me. I turned to see Mr. Jenkins standing there, his eyes locked onto mine. "Beautiful view, isn't it?" he said, his voice low and smooth. I nodded, feeling a flutter in my chest. "Yes, it is," I replied, my voice barely above a whisper. We stood there for a moment, the air thick with tension. And then, without a word, he reached out and took my hand, his fingers intertwining with mine. I felt like I was melting into his eyes, like I was drowning in their depths. The garden around us melted away, leaving only the two of us, lost in the intensity of the moment. We walked through the garden, our footsteps echoing off the trees. The world around us was silent, as if holding its breath in anticipation of what was to come. As we reached the edge of the garden, Mr. Jenkins turned to me, his eyes burning with intensity. "I've wanted to do that for a long time," he said, his voice low and husky. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I looked into his eyes. I knew that I wanted him too, that I was helpless to resist the allure of his charm. We stood there for a moment, the air thick with tension. And then, without a word, he leaned in and kissed me, his lips soft and gentle. It was a kiss that was both passionate and tender, a kiss that spoke of longing and desire. I felt like I was home, like I had found a part of myself that I never knew existed. As we broke apart, gasping for air, I knew that I had crossed a line. I had entered a realm of forbidden pleasure, a realm where the rules of society no longer applied. But I didn't care. I was drawn to him, helpless to resist the allure of his charm. We were two people, consumed by our passion, our love burning brightly like a beacon in the night. As the night wore on, our passion grew more intense. We were two souls, connected by our love, our hearts beating as one. We were lost in the depths of our desire, a desire that threatened to consume us whole. We knew that our love was forbidden, that we were crossing a line that could never be uncrossed. But we didn't care. We were two people, consumed by our passion, our love burning brightly like a flame that would never fade.